quickly. Alright, let's see here. Broadcast dashboard. We just gotta change some. I'll just actually copy the entire title, makes sense. There we go. The chat part will be on caffeine. Hey, how you doing, love? For instant communication and backseat choice making. I just gotta change the title on YouTube really quickly. I just did Mixer. For the best chatting experience, please head over to caffeine.tv/AEWind. Update. I think we're good on all platforms now, so we'll have a nice VOD going. And I'm just going to spend some time nerding out creating a character rather than doing a pre-roll. This will be a shorter stream than tomorrow's because we want to make sure we can get as many people in here. Because the idea that we're going to be going with is doing a no death rule set sort of style where the viewers, due to the instant or the no latency on caffeine, will be able to help choose what kind of character we're playing, what kind of choices we are making. And I believe that would be an excellent interactive experience for everybody. And for me. I would have a lot of fun doing that. That said, I'm sorry that you're sleepy, babe. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You're the only one at the moment. Daku turned off his PC. But let's get started. We're gonna create a character. Alright, let's look at these there here. Thinker. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. That sounds a little like me. Sensitive. Also sounds like me. Very psychological. A magnet personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. That might be a little bit more like me. Physical. Extremely physical. Interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done. But dumb as a rock. Well, they all have one trait of mine. Dumb as a rock. Magnet personality. Might be able to lose mind. Knows interesting facts. Original ideas. I don't know how I'd roll this. Okay, so 5 int. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna check mark that there, babe. Okay. Is that motivation? Hold on. How well? Oh, motorics. Okay. Physique. How well your body is built. So that has physical, instrument, electrochemistry, endurance, half-life, pain threshold, and shivers. Motor. Okay. Hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed. I want to pronounce that properly, but I know I'm gonna fail. Savoir-faire. Interfacing and composure. Your psyche, volition, inland empire, empathy, authority, suggestion. Come on, man. It's too late for this. Esprit de corps. Esprit de corps. Give me a break. Give me a breaker. Alright, what else? Intellect, your capacity to reason, logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, and visual calculus. That just sounds interesting. Visual calculus. So, plus encyclopedia. I want to take, like... Well, I was thinking if I do create your own and then put some of these, you know, stat points that would you be, if I do create my own, would you build your perception of me? Okay, so I want you to build me. Okay, so how many skill points do I get here? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put them all at 1. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 skill checks, or excuse me, skill points to put into intellect. Okay, so to put into your raw brain power, how smart you are, your sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are, your how strong you are, your masculinity, etc., and your senses and how agile you are. So build the game world drunkard character of me. What would you... Oh, how smart would I be? So we're at terrible at the moment. What do you think? How many, we'll show the options. So like 6 is a genius, 5 is great. Average intellect. Average? Alright. Alright, fair enough. I was thinking it was more like great, but I'll go with average. How sensitive I am. What's my sensitivity? I'm waiting, babe. I cry at music and movies. Come on. You gotta... I'll put a placeholder 2, just because of your 1. That's brutal. Alright, physique. How strong? The thing is, like, when it comes to senses, I'd imagine that with my hand-eye coordination that would be high, but anyway, physique. I'm pretty, you know, I got the thing going, and then I'd have average, so this looks about right. So I just want to get this straight, since this will be a VOD. My girlfriend, Emmy, basically just gave me her rundown of how she perceives me as a character in a pen and paper RPG. And that would be average intellect, weak sensitivity, good physique, and average motorics. Am I correct there? Ouch. I think we'll put a 6 for physique. No, okay. Fair enough. Angles. Since you just showed up, Emmy literally just profiled me to create this character. She gave me average intellect, which I thought I'd be at least not genius, but like great maybe, or at least good, but I'll go with average. Weak sensitivity, emotional sensitivity. Good physique, which I'm no. I didn't change anything yet. This is the way it's going to be. 3, 2, 4, 3. Remember? I was just putting points out to show. So he gave me average intellect, weak sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are. Physique, good, and then average agility and motorics. That looks right, right? I mean, I didn't mess up. No, that looks right. Or did you? No, because there was no 5. I'll bring up the chat. Hold on. The chat log, just to make sure that I didn't mess up here. Alright, you said 3, 1, 4. Wait. 3, 1, 4. Okay, yep. 3, 1, 4. Or 3, 1, 4. 4? We're gonna settle with that, okay? I appreciate it, but we'll settle with just having weak sensitivity. Oh, I have great physique. Fair enough. So then I have weak sensitivity, and my hand-eye coordination is apparently weak. That's how I can play Quake as well as I can. Fair enough. Average intellect. It's like I don't want to hit next because it upsets me, but at the same time, no. Alright, yeah. Alright, that's me. Whatever. Oh, shit. Signature skill. This skill you select will get a +1 bonus. Additionally, the learning cap for every skill of the same type will be raised by 1. Oh, shit. So we have... No, I like that, but I don't know if I want to put a bunch of points into being like a character of brute force. You know what I mean? Because I don't think I act in a brute force way. I think I act more in a... like, with visual calculus, conceptual, you know, rhetoric. I think this is more where I fit. Hand-eye coordination as well. Perception, reaction speed. You gave me a 2 on reaction speed. Really? Okay. So something has to, because this has like the toxic masculinity thing, the physical instrument. I don't know if I can deal with that. Well, I didn't have all these, so we can change the skills. Okay, so here's the, if I click this, is it gonna set it, or, okay, we're gonna break this down. So in logic, This is raw intellectual power. Deduce the world. Okay. Then we have encyclopedia. Call upon your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. That sounds very, very much like myself. Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Drama. Play the actor. Lie and detect lies. Conceptualization. Understand creativity. Cough. Music. See art in the world. Visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make the laws of physics work for the law. So that's intellect, okay? Over here, your power to influence yourself and others. We have hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Okay, I kind of failed at that one. Inland Empire, hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Empathy, understand others, work with your mirror neurons. Authority, intimidate the public, assert yourself. Connect to Station 41, understand cop culture. Oh god. Suggest charm men and women, play the puppet master. Then we go down to the physique part where this is gonna be. Oh, there's info on each. Oh wow. Okay, hold on. Let's get some amusement here. Cool for sane people, well-adjusted cops, the non-suicidal. LOL. Urges you to be a good guy to others and yourself. It enables you to resist temptation, be it in a bottle between a pair of legs or at the end of the iron barrel, which promises oblivion. Okay. High level position makes you hyper sane. And you're about to get funky. It keeps you normal. I know, right? I would love for you to play this. This is like, okay. It's a bit of a party pooper. At low levels, however, you'll have little morale. Without it, you'll be a profoundly unstable cop, falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. But that's the fun of the game, is that it's gonna, you know, Inland Empire, cool for dreamers, paranatural investigators, mental creators. It's unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. It enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality. Oh, I'm liking that. That sounds cool. Gaining insight into which sight can't see. What's really going? What do the enigmatic riddles mean for the world's fate? At high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate. Oh, that's fucking cool. That's for you, Emmy. Have the inanimate objects talking. No, I'm just kidding. You have conversations with your clothing. Conversations that may change the course of the investigation if not, you're not thrown in the loony bin first. With low Inland Empire, however, you'll be void of imagination and character. And how will you shape? Then how will you shape the cosmos? It's a good question. Empathy, cool for judges of character, interviewers, interrogators. This is pretty deep to be doing a custom character on, isn't it? But it's good that we're learning all these skills and actually what they do. Cool. Empathy breaks into the souls of others and forces you to feel what's inside. It enables you to notice social. Also, how you doing, Jimby? Social cues others may miss. Perhaps a hidden sadness you could, you know, just okay. What's strange joy? Hidden resentment. At high level, okay, I just want to get to the, let's see what it does when it, hey, thank you. I got heart balloons, thank you so much. That must have been your empathy towards me. At high levels, empathy really puts you in other people's shoes. You'll cry for their sorrows, punch walls to relieve their angers, and be an even more unstable cop. With low empathy, however, you'll be an ungainly, you'll be an ungainly beast, unable to talk to anyone without upsetting them. Oh, that sounds brutal. And once again, thank you so much, Jimby. Authority. Cool for leaders, experts of psychological warfare. What? Respect junkies. Authority urges you to assert and reassert your dominance over those around you. It enables you to understand the power dynamics of groups of thugs, how far you can push a perpetrator, and how to establish control of situations. At high levels, authority demands respect. Even a perceived slight could send you... Oh, this is... Dude. Check it out. Google Metacritic it. It is... It just came out yesterday, and it's... I think it's like the second or third highest PC game on Metacritic for 2019. It is really out there. It's been under development for over 10 years. Like, it's supposed to be like... it's like a CRPG style with beautiful art, etc. So, with low authority, however, you're forever in awkward situations, like when you suffer psychological breakdowns after you yell at teenagers and they laugh at you. That's funny. Alright. Cool for cops, cop aficionados, pretend cops. Spirit of policing. You're cop guys. It enables you to understand your blue-souled sisters and brothers, but only by picking up subtle signals from your partner, but by witnessing, or not only, excuse me, but flash sideways scenes as they play out in your... Yeah, this is totally not something. But at high levels, you'll be at the very heart of the police force, not only willing to enable, but obliged to take a bullet for your partner. Yeah, that wouldn't be me. However, without, you'll be flying blind, blah, blah, blah. Alright, suggestion. Cool for diplomats, charmers, and sociopaths. Suggestion urges a soft power approach. People think they want what you want, you've already won. The skill enables you to implant ideas into the minds of others. Dun, dun, dun. You can make the citizens like you more. You can make gangsters turn on each other too. Many crime rings have been broken by just a little doubt after all. At high levels, suggestion makes you affable to everyone and more resistant to their charms in turn. But all that schmoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy, excuse me, and you'll know it. Even if no one else does. With low levels of suggestion, though, you'll have difficulty getting any kind of rapport with others. You'll be alone both during the day and at night. This game is depressing me already. Did we get to logic? So back up to here. Cool for analysts, pure rationalists. Obviously, logicians, I'm sorry. Okay. Logic urges you to... there goes that, right? Logic urges you to analyze the living daylights out of the case, enables you to perceive evidence together, detect inconsistencies in statements, and impress everyone with your astonishing conclusions. It's the bread and butter of many a detective. At high levels, logic will be able to solve even the most complicated puzzle. You'll be very proud and thus susceptible to an intellectual flattery. For those blinded by their own brilliance often miss important clues. That's kind of amusing. With low levels of logic, you're going to have a hard time solving even the most simplest puzzle. Even if you find the pieces, good luck putting them together. Encyclopedia. Good for thinkers, historians, and trivia freaks. Thanks. Alright, yeah, definitely. It does. Just wait, like, when you see how pretty it looks in game, man. Like the watercolor, yeah, it's beautiful. Encyclopedia makes you a know-it-all, turning your mind to a database of facts, enables you to draw on those facts innately, offering a wealth of background knowledge to all things. Alright, so we got that. Or we'll just put this here. Will provide the breakthrough you need to arrest a murderer, or when knowledge of pre-revolutionary guns might save a life. You never know. At high levels, Encyclopedia shares this wealth of knowledge to an almost overwhelming degree. While it may give you crucial breakthroughs, it more often will clutter your mind with useless tidbits that could be annoying as Encyclopedia talks to you in your mind and in the chat. While it may give you crucial breakthroughs, clutter your mind with tidbits. With low levels of Encyclopedia, though, you'll be forced to work with only clues in front of you without any background knowledge. Copying is going to be tough stuff. Rhetoric. Cool for ideologues, conversationalists, well, conversationalists would be politicians. This game needs to be widescreen. Having us on a anyway, I was a little disappointed they didn't have widescreen support. text is small. Rhetoric urges you to debate, make intellectual discourse, nitpick, and win. Enables you to break down arguments and hear what people are really saying. You'll spot fallacies as soon as they're used. What exactly did the waiter leave out of their testimony? Question mark. What exactly did the waiter leave out of their testimony? What was the dancer trying to divert you from? Was that double entendre intended? Or did they just get an accidental lead? At high levels, rhetoric will make you an impressive political beast, one whose beliefs are impenetrable. Which is to say, one whose mind will not change. Okay, that sucks. With low rhetoric, though, you'll have a hard time shooting down any argument. Nailing people to their testimonies will be near impossible. Drama, we'll try to get through this faster, I'm sorry. Cool for undercover cops. Thespians of the stage. Psychopaths. Okay. A high-level drama may render you an insufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics and bouts of paranoia. For to know the world is a stage, to know that truth is a vanity. However, with low drama, you cannot lie, or discern when others lie. And a cop who can't do either is a cop who's soon going to be lying 6 feet under. Conceptualization. Cool for creative, psychedelic fanciers. It's kind of me. And critics. Special role. It has a special role once playing the world, and not the role of a cop, but of an art cop. Art cop? No. It enables you to make fresh associations and to delve into world concepts from Jean Carp's postmodernistic. Why am I not understanding who that is? Am I supposed to know who that is? There goes my encyclopedia skill, alright? Okay, I mean, I never pronounced the name right, but the architecture. I could actually pop that one out there, but I'll sound like an idiot. Anyway, more importantly, to add your own contribution to these works, high levels conceptualization makes you go big, perhaps too big. Let's see. Why live life when you can throw yourself into a live volcano? At low levels, however, you'll be unable to see the world in a creative light. You'll be unable to contribute to conversations in an art gallery. Only boring people invite you to their dust parties. Visual calculus. Forensic scientists, tactical fighters. I'll give that a check mark. Math-minded people. Glance, discern, shoe size. Okay, so you'll see how a bullet shattered the glass and from the trace its trajectory with mathematical precision. You'll also count so many footprints. And at a glance, discern shoe size and design, as well as height, weight, and gender of the one who wore them. Okay. At high levels, visual calculus makes the world reveal its secrets to you, but you may be so absorbed by your mind diorama, you don't notice as crooks steal your pants. However, at low levels, your mind's eye will be blind. Reconstructing crime scenes will be difficult without outside help. Alright, now we need to get into physique there. Cool for fighters who can take a hit, lookouts who don't sleep, human batteries. Endurance is your metabolism, circulatory system, improves your health. One of the 2 health pools in the game. It enables you to survive being a cop. Who cares if you can't aim a gun? If you can take a few bullets, question mark. Alright. Who cares if you can't aim a gun if you can take a few bullets? Why be afraid of drugs that hurt your health if you're a very, very healthy man? That's how I should have pre-read that. At high levels, endurance enables you to take a few knocks into the head, enjoy a greater quantity of drugs, and shake off a few cardiac arrests. Well, circumstances of recent, I guess I knocked that one out. It makes you a powerful man who looks down on the weaklings. Who looks down on the weaklings who can't keep up. However, cops with low endurance are likely to struggle. The body is frail already, and the flesh of a cop will often be tested. And if it doesn't pass, it dies. Pain threshold. Cool for unstoppable fighters, guys who won't die. Masochists. Guys who won't die. Pain threshold ignores damage so you can push on, bloodied and crawling to the bit. That's so not me. I'd be out in a second. To the bitterest end. It enables you to negate damage you would otherwise take, even mental pain, heartache, and loneliness. Ha! In fact, these things can become a thrill you seek out and, and perversely revel in. Alright. At high levels, pain threshold turns in on itself in seriously unhealthy way with full-on self-destructive behavior. That's kind of cool. With a low pain threshold, however, you'll suffer too easily. Even a slap from a teenager will make you whine and complain. That sounds like me. Physical instrument. Cool for muscle men, bare knuckle brawlers, and gym teachers. Physical instrument is not only your muscles and your skeleton, it's your ability to use them effectively. It enables you to do push-ups, sit-ups, knock-out punches, and 360-degree spin kicks. It's a one-size-fits-all solution for thriving and surviving in a physical world. At high levels, physical instrument breaks doors, chains, and bones, and it makes you laugh at the namby-pansies who can't. You'll be manned up, encouraging others to curl iron until they're manned up too. At low levels, however, you'll have a hard time arresting anyone who isn't infirm or already dead. Indeed, engaging on physical confrontations would leave you in either state. Alright, electrochemistry. Cool for high flyers, party enthusiasts, cops who need lightning. Cops who need lightning. Electrochemistry is the animal within you, the beast longing to be unleashed to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects. I'm sorry. It also enables you to better investigate lurid matters. If you need to understand a chemical breakdown, or talk to someone blasted out of their mind, or understand sexual dynamics, electrochemistry is their guide to you. Is there to guide you. At high levels, electrochemistry makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure. Really? Sorry. Who leers at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bendy straw in either hand. But with low electrochemistry, you'll be too innocent to be effective. Without working knowledge of drugs and sex, the city will be difficult to understand. Shivers. Okay. For city lovers, the wisest of the street wise, and the generally supra-natural. Shivers comes when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. It enables you to hear the city itself, to truly belong to the streets. For it is a supernatural ability. Old wrongs play out in present time. Scenes across the city happen in front of you, but who is speaking to you? At high levels, shivers may make you seem mad to the outside world. As you listen to the city, you don't listen to others. Your superiors may begin to worry, but with low shivers, though you will seldom hear the city speaking to you, and if you cannot hear it, how can you ever save it? Half-light. Cool for high-strung investigators. Shoot now, ask questions later cops. And surprise haters. It is your fight or flight response. It enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn. It injects palpable fear into your heart. Fear that urges you to act before it's too late to act ever again. Fear that makes you frighten others. It is aggression that lets you squeeze every last drop of information out of a witness. At high levels, Half-Light makes you an ultra attuned to the world. It is perpetual fear of your own shadow or someone else's name or scent. You'll be ready, always, to pounce and physically interrogate passersby. At low levels, however, you'll find your survival instinct is lacking and your methods limp-wristed. To those who respect violence will not respect you. And finally, as the Quake God, hand-eye coordination, cool for trick shooters, snipers, and jugglers. Hand-eye coordination loves the interactions between you and things that fly in the air. It enables you to catch coins from mob bosses, shoot straight, and understand firearms intimately. Want to know the precise make and mark of a pistol? HE coordination's got you. Want to shoot someone with it? Ditto. Okay. At high levels, hand-eye coordination makes you deadly, supposing you have a weapon in your hand, but once you do, hand-eye coordination will compel you to take the shot, even if it's not the best approach. Okay. At low levels, however, you'll be even more of a disaster in waiting because when guns go off, shoot straight. You missed the yeah, I know, right? Ugh. At low levels, however, you'll be even more of a disaster in waiting because when the guns go off, and they always do, you'll probably hit the wrong target. Perception. Cool for fine detail detectives, sensualists, and urban scavengers. Perception wants you to be open to the world with eyes, ears, and nose working at full capacity. It enables you to take in what others don't notice. The little wad of bills hid away in the sugar bowl. The odor of perp hiding beneath the floorboards. Of a perp hiding behind the floorboards. Almost like perp derp derp derp, smoke a doke. The gulp, I was like, the gulp of a suspect after claiming they've nothing to hide. At high levels, perception takes in every final detail of the physical world, enough to overwhelm all but the strongest mind. However, with low levels, you are going to miss out on everything. After all, you can't arrest what you can't see, hear, or smell. Reaction speed, cool for shot dodgers, thinkers on their feet, pinball heads. Reaction speed is the agility of your body and your mind. It is instinct. It just enables you to dodge punches, knives, and bullets, like Neo in the Matrix, and sucker punches of the verbal kind. You'll be more streetwise, never lost for words or lacking of a witty comeback. Your mental, damn it, that word. Okay, let you connect the little details on the fly, working in tandem with your intellect skills, which is not working in a synergy with me right now. At high levels, reaction speed makes your twitch reflex freakishly good. That's me. However, when your body acts before your mind, innocent situations can turn bad fast. You're high-strung, overly alert. At low levels, though, you won't be able to... Wait, you won't be the one shooting first, which probably means you won't be shooting at all. Alright. Cool for acrobats, thieves, unbearable show-offs. Urge you to be better than you are. Urge you to be disco. It urges you to be disco. Slip by others in samurai boxing styles. Samurai. Then tumble out of the back with unexpected acrobatics. Enables you to move silent footsteps to groove a good beat. You know I groove a good beat at me. And lift useful evidence off perps without them noticing. It also makes you a cooler cop whose athletic flair will certainly impress the citizenry. At high levels, it makes you the king of cool. Like Fonzarelli, let's go. Hey! Which is, I'm sorry. Which is as much to say the most stylish douchebag in Wretchful. Nobody will see you until you're ready to be seen. Like, it urges you to be disco. Think about it. This one's not that hard. Nobody will see you until you're ready to be seen, and then they'll get the full treatment, whether they want it or not. That's being disco. At low levels, however, you'll be a bumbling, feckless cop, unable to catch a pair of keys thrown at your partner without losing an eye. Interfacing. Cool for machinists, tinkerers, instrument players. Interfacing wants you to connect to machines, to use and improve them, because that makes you a better human organism. It enables you to understand interactions with machines. Be that how to repair the motor of a Kanema motor carriage, or how to analyze the way a suspect used a pen, or perhaps how to refigure electrical circuits. It even lets you steal keys off a keyring without being noticed. At high levels, interfacing will isolate you from society. Why bother with people when you can talk to machines? And why bother with things like money when you can just pocket that display sandwich? At low levels, however, you have a crucial part of the world cut off from you. People use machines to commit crimes all the time. If you can't understand how a crime was accomplished, well then how can you solve it? And finally we have composure. And I would like to welcome in, what's going on, Robert? Good to see you, my friend. Caffeining up. So Finally, we have Composure, which is cool for card players, military fetishists, and cool people. Okay, Composure wants you not to crack. Or at least it wants you to not crack in front of other people. It enables you to put up a strong front. It keeps your emotions hidden from the world and helps you read body language of others to sense cracks in their own composure. As well, it keeps you looking good while you do it. You'll rock the disco outfit a lot more if you don't slouch. I believe that's true. Slouching when you're trying to be disco is just a no-go. That ain't groovy. At high levels, Composure makes you tuck your gut in and maintain a stern expression. Even lying in bed late at night when no one else can see you, you'll have to keep it up. You'll never be able to stop. With low composure, though, you'll always be the first to crack. Every cop's got a point when all that fear and rage comes spilling out, and the ones who unleash it don't stay on the force much longer. Perhaps, worse still, you won't even make the ranks of fashion police. So with that being said, shall we adjust my my skills? Autumn Cafe? I believe we might be a little bit too much in the toxic masculinity realm of physical instrument over here. Gym teachers. I feel like this character would just be punching down doors for information, while the psychopath thing sounds kind of interesting. I'll take your opinion since, and she dipped, and Emmy dipped on me. You dipped, Texton. You're supposed to help figure out me because you're okay. You didn't dip. Help reshape this to be you know, I think some of this physique should go down the okay, so what points should we get rid of and where should we reallocate them? We want this to be the most wind style character possible. I'll give a check mark on that. We gotta be a bit disco though. I don't know if I'm gonna. So after we reset the well, okay, so how many points do we take out of like physique to add back into intellect? Or if you want just rhetoric to stay, or intellect to stay at 3, but use rhetoric as the signature skill, then we can do that. But should we... I'll hit back just so we can get back here and kind of... So we have... This is where we were. We're at 3252. Average intellect weak. Great. Weak. So since these are in the categories, average is fine. I think we should drop this down and put something... It is extremely tough. I know. It really is. Like, they have the 3 character archetypes you can select from, but then when you're actually creating it from scratch, you only have so many skill points, and there's so many interesting abilities, and it's going to completely change the way that the game is played or perceived, and how you perceive conversations and surroundings, and that is really fascinating. But let's go with average physique. I'm fine with that. I feel like our hand-eye chords should be up. We're kind of becoming a jack of all trades now, though, so maybe not. Yes, that's in... I'm pretty sure that's in like emotional intelligence. It's one of the skills there, right? Or is that in... what's in intellect? I don't really remember. But... so we could just go like, hey, look, we're average at everything, or... this is tough. Alright, we'll keep 3 for intellect, alright? We have 2 more skill points. We're average intellect, we're average physique. Help me allocate these last 2 points into either, your senses and how agile you are, or sensitivity and emotional intelligence. We can remove one if you wanted. Intellect should be 4. Alright, so I have good intellect. So then sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are. And just remember that this ends up having a bunch of stuff like charm men and women, hunches and gut feelings, hold yourself together, keep your morale, psych 2. Alright, check mark on that. Hope everyone's enjoying. Sorry that this is a long character build, but I hope you all are digging it, because I am. Alright, then we have... I believe we have one more... we should have one more skill point left. Yes, we do. And the okay. Good intellect. So I'm good, weak, average, average. Let's go. Now let's choose our... Also, anybody that's watching, please chime in. I kind of want this entire review in progress playthrough. This stream tonight will be shorter, but the ones that continue on, to have the viewers help choose the dialogue choices, and basically the way that we're going to play, as long as it permits to who is here and how many people are participating. Okay, so let's find a signature skill that will get a +1 bonus. Did you want to go with... were you saying rhetoric? Persuasion, rigorous intellectual discourse, or was it... I don't remember which one. Well, we don't want our beliefs to be impenetrable, because then we... What do you think, Emmy? Do you want to take the... do you want to shoot which ability I should get a +1 on? Conceptualization? Psychedelic fanciers. Psychedelic fanciers. Understand creativity. See art in the world. Drama. Play the actor. Lie and detect lies. Encyclopedia. Call upon your knowledge. Blah blah blah. Logic. Well, we gotta choose something here. Hunches and gut feelings. Empathy. Understand others. Authority. Thank you, Angles. I'm waving it. Thanks, man. Suggestion. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. I do. Yes, I do like to talk a lot. I've been doing it since the start of the stream. I'll give that a check mark. Well, that would kind of come into... would that be charming? Or would that be... charm? But what about... okay. But rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. If not, then it's going to be suggestion. Okay, wait. There's 2 yups there. So we have... charm men and women, which is suggestion. Rhetoric. So I'm going to have a 5 for Rhetoric. The Art of Persuasion. Okay, and let me just look at what exactly did the waiter leave out of their testimony? What was the dancer trying to divert you from? I think you're giving me too much credit of my intellect here. It says it's one that mind will not change. Alright. We'll set that as our signature. Although I think my character would be the type that would be charming women. Smooth operators, so then that would be diplomats, charmers, charmers, sociopaths, soft power approach. You want people to think, if people think they want what you want, you've already won. Okay, so suggestion. Should we get one out of intellect and put it into here, and then use that, or just make this the signature skill, which will get a +1 to be a 3? I guess we could just go with suggestion. Sets. Whoa. All right. Let's groove this. I'm kind of nervous. Well, naturally, I'm gonna give a check mark to that. Okay, so for those that are unaware, my girlfriend created this character by attempting to look at how she perceives me, and that was an interesting experience. Thank you, Autumn Cafe. Confirm. Now let the beauty of the art flourish and the games begin. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address, even the clearest water, if deep can drown. I didn't get to fully read that and actually... Okay.
There is nothing.
My ancient reptilian brain.
Only warm primordial blackness.
Let's go.
Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
I agree with that, ancient reptilian brain.
Ever.
That sounds good.
Never, ever.
I can go never, ever, ever? Or just... I can simply keep on non-existing, and we can see if that brain keeps... ancient reptilian brain keeps spouting out of us. What do you think? I kind of want to ask it never, ever, ever? But just non-existing is also kind of cool, you know? Anybody? Emmy? Never ever? Thank you. There we go. Well, I'm trying to make this as interactive as possible, but I'll try to go with my gut as much as I can, but then we'll try to play a path that everyone can kind of groove on.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Alright.
And an audio time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
That's good. I could say this is great. Give me some more. Or what was about the what was that about the X something? This just came out yesterday, my friend, and it's, I believe it has a 92 or 93 average on Metacritic. It's already up for a bunch of awards. It is Being Disco. I'm just saying. So, it's a CRPG style. It's been developed for about over 10 years. It has stat roll checks and all that jazz, and you just got to be disco in order to get it, you know what I mean? So, I'm gonna say give me some more. Rather than what about the X something? Because we don't want to learn too much about ourselves.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing. Oh, I like nothing. How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion? I like nothing, or how about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion? You know what, ancient reptilian brain? Cough some more up.
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Okay, so we can be like, do it up, or we can be like, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. What? Interesting. Yeah, let's go.
Alright, nothing down to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the silence, please. Let's visit the ancient Zero home. Look, there's... I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit? I need some help here. I'm either going for the Zero or the who gives a shit. Let's go with the Zero.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Don't stop, keep singing, sing me the song of death. Wait, no, I need to belittle myself instead. I think we need that sweet song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine.
This is grabbing me.
An undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
I'm disco. Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it. Stop, I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it. I feel like I'm driving myself into madness instead of listening to reason. Yep, let's do it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. I believe the intro is based on the character check or the character points and stuff that you had put in, and it's all. Or do you mean this is the start of the game? Yeah. And every choice you make has consequences on everything, and basically it's all the different compositions of your mind and etc. speak to you, and you can go down the path where your necktie is talking to you, and just as my limbic system is talking to me. It's very abstract, and it's wild. Okay. Oh, it's strange. Yes, sir. Stench of liquor. Bizarre is the word, and bird is the word. Help someone cut my head off is trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? Man, abstract just even in the way that I would be talking to my limbic system. Although it's not abstract to how I'd probably talk to the limbic system. It's probably on point. It just seems abstract to me from... Okay, anyway. If you've played Planescape Torment, they're trying to take a story in that sort of light and that sort of depth. So, okay. What sort of creature does this with their own mouth? Helps someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. So if it's a hangover, and I think I'm weighing too heavily on this dialogue choice here. Anybody want to say number 1 and number 2 here? Decide for me so I don't have to, because it just feels far too heavy, especially with the music going. And it's just like it's like preparing for all artillery, you know. I'll give that a 5-second countdown. If somebody wants to go with help someone cut my head off, it's trying to murder the rest of me to my limbic system, or who am I? Go with 1. All right.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull.
Nah. Oh man. Oh no. Oh, we got a medium success on our skill check for Encyclopedia. Somehow you know what it is. A Caprice Kanema motor carriage. Open your eyes. There I am. He's even got the haircut. I didn't do the designing. A little bit too scrawny. Well, the gut, you know, I got a little bit of a thing going on, but that portrait is very flat. Ooh. I can level up. Wait. No, I can't. That portrait's a little bit on the unflattering side. We don't need pants. All right, let's look around. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. I wonder why that is. So I wonder if you would have noticed this if it wasn't for the perception skill, because it's not. Ah! Oh, nice. There we go. Very nice. We won't get clothed quite yet. Let's check the bathroom first. You see bottles in the bathtub: wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Looks like the. All right, let's have a look-see over here. That's the mirror. The mirror. Okay, the mirror hangs from a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Well, that would definitely be my masculine energy, I tell you what. Hot water sprays from the base of the and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Okay, that explains the portrait. So you suddenly realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. I can say really nothing. Wipe the mirror. No way, I'm not doing this back off. And I'm just gonna go with really nothing. The mirror says, really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. There was no mere night of drinking. It was a, oh Jesus, of world-ending proportions. Let's wipe that mirror. As you slowly reach your hand toward the surface of the mirror, Nice. Success. We needed an 8. We have 8 for Inland Empire. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you will see, and you will never unbecome it. Yo, that's deep. Okay, so I could touch it first to make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. I can wipe the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first to make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. This is interesting. Better not to know and just leave. Touch it? Alright. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with it. There we go. Hey, thank you. How you doing? What's going on, Temps? Thank you for the bullseye and the shoes. So, the mirror is telling me there's something definitely wrong with my face. What's wrong, or how bad could it be? I think not. See, I think if we end up conceptualizing that we don't even have an abstract, or that we're putting it into an abstract sort of composition of reality and not even knowing what's versus acknowledging that there's something wrong but wondering in panic how. Okay, well, it's bizarre. We'll go further bizarre then. We'll go what's wrong. Where to even begin? There's the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. You could say I'm sorry, touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay, touch your tongue. I'm scared, I want to stop doing this. Wipe the mirror now. I think we'll continue. So we can be sorry. We can say at least my tongue's okay. You know what? I'm an optimist. At least my tongue's okay. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like. Oof, Jesus Christ. Alright, now let's instead of being afraid, nah, we're gonna get deep and we're gonna be like, I'm sorry. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. That's kind of how my nose actually feels. It's quite, yeah. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be particularly tiny nose either. Damn you game writers. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. Thanks, Angles. Appreciate that. Okay, now let's wipe the mirror. Ah! Behold! Yeah, I got some pretty disco good looks right there. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Dear Lord, help me, what is it? Of course I do, it's some kind of superstar. Oh, that's pretty. It's the face of a late-stage alcoholic. I'm going with superstar, guys. Oh, enjoy that Quake, dude. Quake it up, and thank you for swinging by, man. Love you, mate. Keep on keeping on. Play that Quake. It's kind of dark, but that's the Quake chair, whatever. Superstar. It appears you're also dead. Whoa, that click sound. Appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I think it might be because I'm a superstar. I'm not making it. The face is making itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is. I'm gonna go with. I could keep on this thing, saying I think it might be because I'm a superstar, or I'm not making it. The face is making it itself because it adds that extra layer of batshit nuts to the character that I think is fitting. Please stop, it's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Okay, try to stop. Or no, this is what superstars do. Keep making the face. That's what we're going to do. But try to stop. I see. Okay, I understand. When you try to stop, you realize that you can't try to stop because that is you. Instead... Jeez, this is a little bit too deep for me. No, just Do I listen to should I listen to an inanimate object and try to stop? Now, having high ego may... Damn. I'm trying to think of how others would perceive me if you think... Shit. Huh. This is very stingy. You know what? We'll go down the rabbit hole and just kind of see what happens. Although I kind of want to go with this This is what superstars do. But I'm curious as to how the dialogue would open up further. Oh my god, you can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come. Yeah, that's... Shit, I went with the super... Okay. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? Superstardom? God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. Yeah. So, I think I pre-chose that one. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. I like these two. Vaguely sympathetic. Suggested for the ladies. Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens. I'm gonna put I promise lie. Or no, Or no one tells me what to do. If I'm going to be solving cases, I need to be able to... Alright, so... Oh. You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead, try something. Okay. Damn it. These skill check chances are... 28% and 3%. I can try to do encyclopedia, dig deep into your mind and locate the source of the expression. It's formidable or impossible. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. What? Well, we gotta roll. Holy shit! Sorry, I had a 23%. I was not expecting that roll. It belongs in the new. Encyclopedia, formidable success. What do we roll? Dice 5 plus 4. We got a 9. We hit exactly 6. Okay. It belongs in the new. The third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the... Is my light blinking? Sorry. Enough time had passed from the failure of revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate uncontested way of life for our species. Okay. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and the facade to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For your city, because I'm assuming it's either Reva or Riva. Revacol? I'm gonna say Revacol. Your city. That meant only one thing. Golem. I'm not gonna try that. Drama succeeded. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Well, I wasn't. So. Encyclopedia. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music in an open air. Not feeling good? Alright, hey. I love you. Get some sleep. Have a good day at work tomorrow. I unfortunately I'm probably gonna end up ending after the opening room just to leave a long day of content for tomorrow. And we spent so much time on character creation. This is deep as hell, and it's supposed to be like roughly about 45 hours of gameplay, which is, you know, but then when you think of all the replayability, But alright, you have a wonderful night, love. I hope you feel better. Hell yeah, Angles. Oh, I will. That's why I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to keep the majority for when everyone is able to. You know, I'll just kind of get past this opening segment. You have a wonderful night, and thank you for keeping me tabbed there, so my voice can soothe you to sleep and be very disco. Okay. out of the dazzling swirl of disco music in the open air, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Somewhere in Revacol, West. Oh, come on! Could someone help me out here? Gulame. Blonde man appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit, then he made the expression. So I adopted it. Why? Guia. Thank you. Thank you. Guiam. 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 That doesn't sound too disco, man. I just appreciate it because it's better than me just being like, you know what I mean? We'll go with Guillaume, you know? Blonde man appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit, then he made the expression. So I could be like, so I adopted Guillaume's. Okay, no W. So let's start from the top here. So, Guillaume. Okay, hold on. No W as in, help me out here. Guillaume? Guillaume, okay. Guillaume. Man, that is a, glad you're back. That's a rather epic, spelling for, you know, the pronunciation of Guillaume. I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it click click. That's... How long ago was the new? Anything else like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? Or I can just conclude. I would like to know when the new was. With good old Guillaume. Some 20-odd years. There's a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression, looking good on you. Or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. So it's obvious he's stuck in it. Okay, well, or I am, I should state. I don't really want to make that clicking sound, but... Let's ask why we drunk ourselves, you know, like why we decided to become who we are. You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was Kupri Kinema. I'm probably butchering this. So I adopted it. Why? Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you? Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. Alright, for shits and giggles, let's do it. The click is used to spur on the horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume's Guillaume Lamelli. Okay. His regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Ah, I see. Well, I guess that's it. I guess that's it then. Whoa, thought gained. I got Guillaume in my thought box. Like Marone's thought box. No, Mirror, it doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne cork smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return? I think we'll let it be for now, and we'll re-roll this when we have a chance that's above. Because +2, know the origin. That's dope! Oh, this is a white check. You may retry it. Eep! It is kind of, it's listed as impossible. Wait. The math. We only have... I don't know if we... I think we have to get a perfect... Okay. Impossible failure. It's too late, like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It's our electrochemistry talking to us. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it. Locked. Attempt to stop. Damn. So it's not retriable. Yeah. Yeah. Which... So... So when we get a point into electrochemistry, we can know the origin of our epic grimace. I know, right? I mean, this is like, as a huge pen and paper and CRPG fan, it's just so well. It's making me think of Planescape Torment, except more in your less about just figuring. If you've played Torment, you know what I mean. Wandering and figuring things out, but more kind of diving down the dialogue part of role playing, or in the role playing, which I dig. An autosave, which is always good. Now, thought cabinet. Oh my god. Look at this. Oh my. Homosexual underground. Let's learn about that. No, of course, we don't have any. Okay, so here's where our experience is. We gained the 5. Temporary research bonus. -1 logic, head in the clouds. And that's due to this problem of not remembering Guillaume. Whatever happened to Guillaume, who with his amber... Okay, we already read that, I'm sorry. Internalize? What? I clicked it, but I don't know what that does. Hold on, here. Is this focusing the main... Do I really want to be thinking about this guy? This is interesting. Well, for now, I guess. Is it still? Yeah, it still is. Is this researching it? Research time 4 hours and 30. No, that's just temporary research bonus. Okay, I'm sorry. Bonus from thoughts, logic, negative. That's not a bonus, man. So my intellectual base is down from 4 to 3 because I don't remember Guillaume. Freaking Guillaume and his disco hits, man. Making me stupid and shit. Alright. We'll keep that in his mind. If that's what that's doing, I'm not quite sure, but let's check out some articles here. I think we'll +1 to concept. Oh man, that would have actually been evade. Conceptualization. -1 to suggestion. We'll pop that on because we are disco. What do we got over here? That's a door. No, no, no. You're good. You're good. We got to get some more clothes first. Let's take a look at this over here. Ceiling fan. This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie is somehow attached itself off the blade. Okay, so I have a even chance to grab the tie. Oh, I'm really that. My hand-eye chords is really okay. I can pull in the light bulb, pull in the fan. Let's go with the skill check. Boom, baby! I swoop up and I catch that tie like a star. Wait. I didn't even read that it said swoop, and I said that. Okay. I think I am too disco. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Now, we naturally have to mess with the let's, pull on the light bulb, or... A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Okay, so it's not helping my hangover, but it's making the art look cooler. Bring it on. Oh shit! Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good. Okay, okay. Let's put the fan on. Blades. Oh. Alright, let's turn the lights off. Let's put the fan back on. Switch must be broken because something happens. Oh no! The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine. Dude, I damaged myself. The switch must be broken. Because nothing happens. So by turning it off, it now says the air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine. So that's gonna be damage to my health. Well, I did the light bulb and it did damage to me. 1 damage to my eyes, photosensitivity. So now I'm hurting. Did we put the tie on? I'm literally holding my face. That's cool. Tools, clothes, items. Okay. Horrific necktie. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel... Oh, well, I had already grouped the light bulb as much as I could do with it. After the damage, you can turn it back on. I just figured turning it off, maybe the eyes would heal in comparison to just keeping the light on. But then again, you could get used to it, I assume. You know. Let's pick up our pants. What's going on? Yo, what's going on, Hailstorm? How you doing? We got our disco. We got our bell bottoms. What's this all about here? Perception, hearing. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. This game is effing amazing already. I'm just gonna say it. Fish them out. It says, whirling in rags on the aluminum key ring. There's a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the... Okay, that was the door that was locked. We found the keys. Poor me. Let's take a look at this. Broken window. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. Alright. I have a high ability to assess the damage. Visual calculus. Easy. 2 plus 4. We got a 10. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. Did I break it with my own hands? Then I'll be looking at my... Oh, that art is beautiful, dude. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. What did this then? More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. Wait, what am I doing? Or assess the size... You know, we're gonna assess the size of the impact. This is freaking cool as hell. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Okay. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which coincidentally is missing a friend. There we go. Thank you, Visual Calculus. It's good that we have skill points in the... Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. I could say maybe it wasn't me. I should go there and get that shoe. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need anyone. I think our deductive reasoning will say it was us, and maybe we should get that shoe. Task gained. Find your other shoe. Got some XP. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold. Alright, that was very disco of us. Okay, so map. Our information is the... Okay. Seems... Okay, so... This is... That is active, right? Does it... Ooh, we should save, even though I damaged myself with the eyes there, but we should put a save in here. New save. Confirm. Okay, now... We can look out it. The morning's light hurts your eyes. It's hazy. See the ocean and some war-torn buildings. Alright, fair enough. Let's grab our jacket. Disco ass blazer. That is dope. I got a disco ass blazer. Let's go. Alright, let's head on over here. Stumble mumble. Let's take a look at what do we got down here. Empty cassette case. Okay. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Why would someone do that? The reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Can I... Nah. Okay. There used to be tape in the case. It was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about Etner Single's smallest church in St. Zane's. Must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. So, for those... This is the year 51, but they don't tell you anything other than that. So, we already know that disco is a thing, which wouldn't be till the 70s. So it's just year 51. We're on the border of a failed communist revolution, and that's the setting. There's no internet, but there's like advanced technology along with it's all over the place in regards to the setting and the stuff that we have at our oh, green shoe. Let's go. Now, the balcony is this way, but wasn't this a... What the hell was this? That was the door. This door is still locked. Alright, let's go get our other shoe and hope that we can... What is it trying to... The green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and chrome. Okay, fits you. Now all that remains to find the other shoe. So that is our goal at the moment. It has no plus. Maybe we get the other one. We'll get a plus to a skill of some sort. Key to room number 1. Okay. And we know we can't pass that, so looks like it's time to stumble out. That goes by Passantique 28. Okay. Whoa. I just want to get my shoe, man. Alright, let's take a look at the calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Oh, okay, overcast. It's the... Okay, I got you. Let's talk to this individual here. Now, numbers in the... Okay, let's go for it.
Hello, officer.
Clay's Miss... Okay, we'll just go. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Continue. Okay. Our perception check was easy. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. Officer, am I military personnel? Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. Let's dive into this a little bit.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer. Oh, she shakes her head slowly. I had a conceptualization success just by 1 point. I dig that there's skill checks for everything. It's like, officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those. I could put that's too wild. CTO is what I am. Does meat beat? Oh, that happened earlier. So yeah, I'm trying to remember on what check it was. Shit. It might have been the broken window, or it was a little bit before that. Our roll was. I'm pretty sure it was an even, meat. I guess meat beat there. If I'm wrong, then we would have had a modifier, maybe from clothing or something that would have. So, at the moment, I'll say unsure because we may have had a skill / stat modifier. Okay, so. I can go with officer. Officer's my state. I can just say I'm a CTO and just be like that's what I am. Probably won't. Yeah, no, definitely not. Officer is my stage name, right? You know what? I think I should say I can see myself as a Middling disco artist called The Officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir?
This shit's whack. I can go, are you sure? You're shitting me. And goddamn right, I'm a policeman. And don't you forget. Man, I don't know. I kind of like the are you sure? But the you're shitting me is just hysterical. But I kind of like the, like, damn kids kind of, oh, damn right, I'm a policeman and you don't forget it. This, you're shitting me is where we're going with this.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
Oh shit. I should have went with the, okay.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in the right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Okay. This is a red check. It cannot be retried. That is it's a 12. Let's try the expression on her. Oh shit, that's hysterical. We can let her know that we want her physically. We'll keep that red check for later, and we'll get to that, and we'll boogie down. Whenever we can make that be a reasonable roll. Okay. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? This is too outward. Could it be because of the drinking? She raises an eyebrow, the cigarette sizzles. Okay.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
But I could have made sweet, sweet love with you. Okay, fair enough. Reaction speed. Boom, baby. Wait, easy 9 versus your total 9. So there we go. We know that if you roll a 9, you succeed. Something stirs in you. Or not if the stat is not, you know what I mean? Or no, roll 9, yeah. Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes. What if I don't want to ask questions before? Let's ask these questions. Yes? What is it that they have against the police here? What exactly is here? Where am... Oh, Jesus. Tell me, is it 51 now? I kind of want to know that. Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night? Let's start with this. The dock walkers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough, at least here on the coast. I can say I can't do her, but okay. I can't say that the rest of the city. All right. We'll see if we heard anything last night. There was the usual ruckus, shrugs, loud disco music. Did I have any visitors? I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over there. She nods towards room number 3. Over here. My bad. I got confused. I'm like, wait, I thought it was room number 1. Now I should be confused about the disco music and hope that this adds something to our memory. It doesn't. Oh yes, various artists. Acquisitions prime among them. She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you. Oh shit. Yes. We rolled a 10. Oh, that, yeah. Oof. The less said about, I guess, the better. Encyclopedia, thank you. Oh, we're huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course, like 7, life gets hard, she sings, but we go on. Well, you know, I'll play into it and be like, yeah, we go on, or yeah, we go on, alright. Or should I? We're like huge where I come from. It's very young then, of course, like 7, like it's I think I would go with 2. It would appear so. At around 2. Nice. That is something. Oh, that's the time of the day going by during these interesting. Interesting. It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped. Then there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music. Okay, so that's what I ripped out. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Like sometime you were yelling along to it. Some of the time you were yelling along to it. Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in... Boom, baby. Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that, and also... What else? Is this gonna have to do with... Remember, we... Earlier, when our... Was it our primal lizard brain thing was talking to us? Was that brought up the ex-wife? I believe. I wonder if that would have to do with... Anyway. That it doesn't matter anymore and that we are alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was... yeah, that's... okay. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast? Come on. You know, I totally should do it. Or I could say then what happened. Or I could apologize. I kind of, you know, let's hit that. Yes, it was very cool. Let's go. Our rhetoric medium success 10. It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it. Damn. Didn't we spec in rhetoric? No, we didn't. That one extra point would have made a difference. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna mention this to Emmy tomorrow. Then what happened? Then you started screaming and trashed the place. That's so me. What did I do? You're making this up. I would never believe... Okay, so let's be honest with ourselves. It's pretty obvious. A window was smashed, the tape player probably, the song stopped, and furniture too. A real destructathon. They were screaming, then I think you passed out. Was there anything else? Please tell me there wasn't anything else. It prides me to hear this. Tell me there was more. That might be a bit... Okay, so I need to know this world's definition of... outside of obvious disco, but being disco means, because it's not rebellious, so it's not like I'd be a rebel without a cause to be like, this prides me to acting this destructive behavior, although in a way, I suppose... choices. Please tell me there wasn't anything else. Was there anything else? Let's get it. Let's go with this one. Tell me there was more. There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. 3 minutes of... Is this using real minutes? I think it is. Oh, that's effing with me. Alright. I think we should ask where here is. You're in hotels. Hostel. Well, hostel, sir. No. Where are we? We're in the world. We're in, Revical. Revical? I'll go with Revical. Alright, encyclopedia check. Thank you. Okay, so having that well kind of balanced out character is working out well for us so far. Actually, it's not quite. We're weak on one. Okay, it's alright. Revical is a disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation, half a century after a failed world revolution. She is central to our moment in time. Should that mean something to me? Revital forever! You sure like you're, you sure look like you're from, Revital parties. Thank God that Emmy, thank you for making my intelligence higher when we made the character, because I'm getting these checks, and if I wasn't getting these checks, I'd be really lost. Okay. Her accent suggests she's not from around here. She's from the Orange? Another part of the world? Orange? Jeez. Okay. What is it that they have against the... Okay, we already answered that. Tell me, is it 51 now? It's 51. What's... what century? The current century. And that's what? What number? Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one. How many centuries have there been then? Civilizations have existed for 8,000 years, sir. She grins. What's so funny? You're right. Expression turned serious. There's nothing funny about civilization. Okay. Okay, you can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Are you? Let's be very disco in discourse. No, don't do it, Wind. Don't do it. Okay. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. You should pick that up. You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. Alright, electrochemistry. And I could be like, the what now? Am I a smoker or nah? Am I a smoker? Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma. Jeroma? The gnome of Jeroma. You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub still smoldering deliciously. But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that. That's so sissy. How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for the whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that a carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied, then smoke them all. Yes, I should do that. I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that. I'll make it priority 1 while I'll think about it. This is interesting. It's like every thought that would cross your mind in a situation, you can kind of explore in dialogue trees. Because naturally, as a former smoker that currently vapes like a madman, when I see a cigarette, I kind of think like, you know, I kind of want to smoke that. And then it's telling me like, you know, you should get a pack. Or a whole one. Or a pack. Or a carton. succulent cigarette. You know what I mean? It's very. I understand why it took over 10 years to make this game. Okay. Yes, I should do that. I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that. I'm gonna go with I should enthusiastically do that just because it seems pretty disco. Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. What? Sorry. But find cigarettes. Smoke them. Blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses. What? New task. Find smokes and smoke them. Could I just ask her for a cigarette? Yeah, this is... This is something else. Anybody see any cigarettes? I wonder if I could just like... Can I like ask you for some smokes, ma'am? Yeah, we want to knock. Don't just try the handle, for the love of God. You hear the shower. We're gonna get a pack of cigarettes. Let's go. Uh-oh. Hold on. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. Swallow the emotion. Interesting. Oh, God. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. If that ain't deep, then I'm so alone. Why are you doing this to me? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. We'll swallow the emotion. Try the handle. Damn it, Beavis. What do we got over here? Oh wait, how did I... Oh, double tap for run. Thank God for that. This is the weekend edition of this satirical newspaper. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce the very French words that I keep running into anymore. What do we got over here? Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Not quite that strange. Now, I was hoping that I'd be able to break in, find a pack of cigarettes, boom, quest complete, easy. But then if she saw me, naturally, her going and jumping in the shower. Also, it makes the character feel even more... At least I think it makes you feel even a bit uglier, the fact that after speaking with you, she's showering. Interesting. It could just be a coincidence, but I'm surprised that wasn't a perception hit. But then again, I do think I have enough points in there that I think that I'm so disco that, you know, I just wish I could tell if that was sarcastic when she said it was cool or whatever. Low on morale, put points in... okay, yes, okay. We're going down the stairs. This has been... Oh, Jesus. Oh, hell yeah. Got some Johnny Marr here. Okay, we need a pack of cigarettes and my other shoe. This might be a good place to stop for the night. I'm not sure. We'll have a quick look around, and then we'll deduct if that is Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do we got here? Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. I could drink it. I could drink it. That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you're teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? An hour? 2 hours? Yeah, okay, so it is real minutes that pass by. That's even pretty long. It's drink o'clock. Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there. Not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself. Wait. Should I indulge? I have a feeling that this has left to nothing but trouble, but I've been sickly thinking about it all this time. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't... Wait, electrochemistry, you're not doing that much good for me so far. You told me that the cigarettes would have a positive effect. Now you're encouraging the drinking. Should I be thinking about this? Looks like the drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. Isn't that a bar over there? Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter. Lick it, don't lick it, but only a little. Oh, let the cravings begin. You lick it, but only a little. Only with the tip of your tongue because you're a pleasure delayer. After 2 or 3 licks, the crust begins to melt and the sweetness of the sweetness breaks loose. The sharp, titillating scent of alcohol rises to your nostrils. It's dizzying. Test gain. Find booze and drink it. A real drink would go well with those cigarettes, and that's a great combination. I don't have no cigarettes yet. Sir, do you have any cigarettes? Oh, the dock workers don't like cops. Uh-oh. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, Wild Pines! Encircled by a logo with a tree. Continue. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister. I need headache medication. I have... Pick up the pills. Wake him up. Physical instrument. Pick up the pills. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does. You just picked up medicine. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Click the plus. Wait, my morale's up? Wait, what? Oh, that's morale damage. Okay. It's medicine for my morale. Interesting. Do we try to wake him up? It is exceptionally challenging. You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room. Okay. What do we got over here? There's the health. What's it called? It's... So we need cigarettes, booze, and a shoe. The menu has been wiped clean, only the word Monday is written on it. This is a water cooler, large bubbles rising to the surface. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts with a man's handwriting. I know that? Interesting. The speaker is connected to the radio. This music is seasoned with static. Yeah, this is where the lyrics would be. Okay, yeah. Big old karaoke. Oh, yep, sing it. You should, Inland Empire, you should totally sing your karaoke here the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul. My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal size. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. My soul is immense. Utterly, and it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. Brilliant writing. By other people. This goes well with the theory I'm developing that I'm down on my luck, that I'm a down on my luck superstar person. What should I sing when it comes to it? Oh, I can finish the thought? I think I'd rather interject with who was mistakenly identified as a cop for his who was mistakenly identified as a cop for his predominant jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on a stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works. What should I sing when it comes to it? You should sing the sad oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That would bring my morale down. I know it. I was thinking maybe I should sing something happy like, yeah. No, don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. New task. Sing karaoke. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. Damn. They're too much stuff. Finish thought. Okay, so now we need to find our other shoe, find smokes and smoke them, find booze and drink it, and sing karaoke after finding another version of the sad song that we destroyed in a boorish drunken rage. Excellent. This will be a fairly easy day. Composure. As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. Cool. Where's it coming from? Cool. Where's it coming from? From a distant sunset? A stage light? Flash photography? Nowhere in particular? It's just what a superstar law officers do. They squint at lights. They solve shit. Brilliant. Actually, now that I hear superstar law official in the same sentence, they sound weird together. Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately. Yeah, let's make sure we know we're a cop. I think it's a bit too... What are you, deaf? They're perfect, like rockstar politician and drug addict teacher. Embrace the superstardom you've worked so hard to establish. Yeah, that's me. I've been... Okay, you know what? Let's not get down on morale. Yeah, it's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately. Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky... sorry. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights, action! With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on. Interesting. Oh, I will actually solve this in 3 hours and 55 minutes of game time. And then figuring out if I'm a superstar? Really? It only takes an hour to research. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar in the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes a lionesque pose with the mic kind of way. You're not, oh man. I'm already... Time to check the good old caffeine app so I can remember how to pronounce it because I'm an idiot. That's right. It's Guillaume. Guillaume. Okay. You're not Guillaume or Davy Dewis. No. You're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and a passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. The thing is, I would get -2 logic to my already current -1, which is head in the clouds, which I don't mind. Or, I mean, I mind. I don't mind the -1. We're at 12% of completion of figuring out... What is that image of? I don't know, but it's pretty damn disco. Fair enough. Gart, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Look at the stuffed bird. Are you the bartender? Let's look at the stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings is broken. The man is trying to mend it. He looks like Kylo Ren. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Boom, baby. This is a great the whatever. The seabird is a symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Insulindian Isla, the part of the world you are in right now. Okay. What happened to the bird? Can I help you with that? Should I just say that? Yeah. Look, your buddy is over there. Oh. Oh, okay. He looks at the door where a man and a bomb. Oh yeah, my partner. I forgot I have a partner. Are the cigarettes? Where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? I'm a cop, and I talk to whomever I please. He pretends not to hear you, concentrating it. Okay.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Okay, cool, man. Can I have a drink?
If I were a bartender, but I'm not. I'm the cafeteria manager, so I won't.
Dick. Alright, what's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me.
Oh,
I'm
Sylvie.
only standing in.
That's the lady we spoke with, the girl, right?
She just, you know.
Wasn't that her? His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something. She just...
So now you're a cop? Forget it.
Oh, fuck. I felt close to that one, man. I got the drama success on that one. She just what? Hey, wait. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes to the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. Slimer's kitchen reserved for personnel. Okay, so that's my buddy. I need smokes. How would we even... Okay, well he's waiting for me over there. Summer door closed for the winter. I need my shoe! Let's stay in the center because that's rather disco of us. I say we save and call it here for the night because there's so much, and we're about to end up meeting our partner, which is going to end up getting into the crime part. We still haven't found our cigarettes, our shoe, our booze, and we also who the hell's blowing me up on Discord like that? One message at a time, write a paragraph. It's all good, mate. Calm down. That I'd say I don't want to stop playing. I just know I need to get some sleep. And it kind of leaves me in a, not a cliffhanger, but in a very curious... The world is fascinating. The way that this game is presented. The way that the dial... I mean, it's... I'm already going to state that it's brilliant, despite having played, what... How long has it been? 3 hours, or... Well, the point is, it echoes of brilliance. Most certainly, man. I appreciate you hanging out here for this, and I'm sorry that I'm not gonna, keep grooving, but there's so many things going on, and I'm like, I really want to tackle this with full energy. Yeah, it is, man. But let me say, I really appreciate you hanging here at the dojo. I don't know why I'm typing it. You got the instant. You got the instant thing. I used to always type when I streamed because of that, so it would get there first. But I really appreciate you hanging at the dojo in the Windone Zone. Thank you for being born, and thank you for the ducky. Let's go. I'm having it kind of. All right, and I'm waving it to the music. I know a certain robed magician would be very excited that I was playing with the donos. I thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate it. Is this something that you're gonna pick up to play? It's about, I think it was 30, or I think it was $40. It's on Steam and GOG. If you get it from GOG, if that's more your style, you get a I'm forgetting the title. GOG is we have a deal with GOG, and you get an extra game. I got it on Steam, but it's fine. I could have just asked GOG and probably gotten a copy. I then spoke with the developers on Twitter and got 2 extra keys after the fact. I said, for the 3-panel review situation. Oh, you already picked it up. Excellent. Okay. I want to see what your start is like. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Let's go. When you stream it, let me know what your slot is roughly going to be around when it starts Eastern time, because I was just asking because it won in the first. Oh, hell yeah. I know, right? Like, I want to see how your start differs from mine due to your, I was getting a lot of proper skill checks, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, yeah, most definitely. If not, then just we'll have a dialogue about it, All good. If not, we'll have a dialogue about it, we'll chat it up, and yeah. But this game has me excited. Let's save up. The only thing that I'm disappointed by is that while it supports, it doesn't support 2560 by 1080 widescreen, although it does support 1440. So I'm on a 2560x1080 display, so that's why I have it moved to the side of the screen there, which it fills the negative camera, whatever. I probably just from dude, the complexity and the deep dive just in the dialogue and atmosphere, etc. It's like, it's nailing it. And yeah, man, like this is, it's already like a 9 for me, and we haven't even gotten to do all the things in that video that I showed you that was like, there's a lot, you know, there's a lot of game here. Exactly, you know? And, you know, that long dev cycle that we were talking about over 10 years. And it's not just, you know, there's RPG games, and then there's RPG mechanics that only present themselves when you have certain skills to even get a skill check pass, etc. Like, and they were constant. And think of all the intertwining, bending things that would have happened in that conversation I had with the woman, or investigating the, you know, things like back and, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I think you know, we may end up having like a modern Planescape Torment. I mean, we had Torment Tides in, you know, but as good as that was, we knew it was a you know, a successor, spiritual successor to Planescape Torment, and this may be like our modern Planescape Torment, which the giant ass strategy guide. It's like, why am I positioning my hands in an awkward? It's like this thick. I have it back in the on the wall of games, past the drum set there. It's stacked up in the back there somewhere. There's Ultima Online and all that good jazz. But yeah. Alright, my bad. I was trying to get this fixed back up. Oh yeah, the stream room is, sorry about the drum kit being back here, but it's literally just game boxes stacked up. Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights, Ultima Online. I mean, just got the wall of Quake over there, / id Software. And it just keeps going and going. The shelves, etc. All over here in front of me. Hey Jimby, thanks for swinging by, and I hope everyone has a fantastic night. Once again, thanks for hanging out here on Caffeine, my new home. Thanks for hanging out in the Dojo of Wind, the Windone Zone. Thank you guys for being born. And Epic Quake Chair is epic. I just like constantly pointing out the Quake DX Racer. You're only cool if you have a Quake Edition DX Racer, Quake Edition. With that said, I hope you're all doing disco. It's been a groovy stream, and I want to thank you guys for coming on out, chatting, sharing some of your gold into credits with me. Thank you very much, and having a good time. And I'm glad that I could inspire a purchase, and hopefully, Angles, if you're, I think you're still here, right? Yeah. I hope that you end up getting lost in this interesting world in the year 51. Emmy, love you, and have a wonderful night. Alright, so have a wonderful night, love, and to the rest of you, have a wonderful night. Wind out. Wait, I'm supposed to say that when I properly am out of the game, which I wasn't, and I always say because I'm paranoid of losing content. Okay. So it's main menu. Oh, it throws an autosave when you leave. That's... Whoa, it's different now. The main menu is different now. Check out the heal. Oh, that's gorgeous. See you later, Angles. Thanks so much again for all the help and the the discussion we had earlier on being a kick-ass CFO face. It's beautiful clouds. The watercolor and the brush strokes are very hard on the actual buildings, but so majestic in the sky. Okay, all right, yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry. The sky itself that's moving is like an LSD trip. There, it's oil. It's just fascinating. Look at the oh man, it's an explosion of color. Okay. All right. This is interesting as hell. Let's go. Have a good one, everybody. Oh man, I'm gonna play the hell out of this. Oh, I got a unicorn. Oh my god. It farts stars. I can't stop clicking it. Thank you so much. And yeah, that was definitely, this is the best work yet. I will let the Wizard King know the next time I see him. Thanks. That's appreciated. It's good to be here. I appreciate that, and I'll be catching you. All right, you have a good one, and thank you. Peace. All right. And thanks again. I appreciate that. All right, for those that aren't on caffeine that have been watching, hope you've dug it. I'm sorry. You know what? What I'm gonna do next stream is I'm gonna put the caffeine chat in the upper corner side, so you're able to just kind of read along with what I'm interacting with on caffeine. For those of you that aren't coming over and watching it on caffeine, since it's not widescreen, that makes sense, and that should work. So we'll start doing that with tomorrow's session. With that said, wind out. Be disco. And as I was just saying, more than recommended. Get it. Get it. Get it. What are you waiting for? Go get it. Peace.